undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor is going to go in as a welterweight. Up first, the Tartan Tornado, Josh Taylor, one of the best fighters in the history of the United Kingdom and certainly out of Scotland, the undisputed light welterweight champion of the world. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport, inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 19...
This bout is scheduled for...
So much hype. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They have no respect for each other's punching power. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Punches coming from every angle. Good counter punching. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's all offense all the time. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. He threw a punch and just got countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A perfect counter lands. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Just misses with that jab. This is a high-octane battle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with the jab. Step back for just a moment. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Don't want to trade shots. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. There's the bell for round three. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Jab not finding its target. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They exchange punches. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That counter punch caught him clean. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. That punch landed. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominant.
On to the fourth we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter shot. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.